Hello. We are totally in not full screen. Internet went. I don't know what it was. Anyway, no one. Well, I guess everyone knew on the stream, but we weren't really live, so no, it's not really a problem. So we have the music going still in the background. Yes, I don't know. Welcome to a new podcast. So today we are joined by Sammy. Sammy? Hello? Sammy?
No, Sammy?
Sammy?
Is it automatic?
Me? Well, Sammy is, I guess, a bot. Also, we joined with Kent, of course.
Sammy a bot?
I don't know. Something happened. She died. Well, he died. Why? That's the thing with Sammy. Well, he's a he. But because of the high voice, I always assumed that he was a she. So that is still in my head for some reason. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Is the music just on loop or?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's gone. Okay. I was wondering. It's gone. Nice. Haha. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, yes, that's it. Hello. You're back.
He's back.
Yay.
Big beard?
It was food time.
Come on. This isn't a big beard. This is just a neck beard. Which reminds me I need to shave.
Apologize, Alice.
Best beard.
Okay, no, now it's fine. Also, we now have zero latency to the chat at this point because we are live in that kind of sense, and we're not like 2 or 3 seconds behind. Anyway, Sammy, introduce yourself.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Who are you?
Sammy.
Sammy. And what? Yeah?
Real name's Sam and I'm from England.
Sam. Ah, okay. Now it makes sense, the name. And you're from what do you even do in daily life? Like, I don't know. Like, I know you work and you work at a place.
I pick and pack in a warehouse. It's quite a dull job.
Like on a forklift?
Yeah.
Nice. So you can also like drive a whole thing down and everyone being angry and that kind of stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice.
It's not the sort of thing you can drive drunk, though.
Well,
I sober up quite quickly.
Well, I hope you don't do that.
Drunk. Just not recommended.
Well, yeah. Like, I never drink when I'm driving. Like, I don't see the point in doing that, even.
No, that and the fact that it's completely illegal in many countries.
True.
Yeah, it's illegal and dangerous, and you could wind up 50 Shades of Dead.
Yeah. 50 Shades
I'd see that movie. Rather than the 50 Shades of Black ones.
Okay.
Or Grey. Which is it?
50 Shades of Grey?
Grey, right. Sorry. Not 50 Shades of Black.
Well, 50 Shades of Black is, I guess, possible, but 50 Shades of White not. Like, can you have shades of white?
Sounds like a printer system.
Yeah. Well, still, if you think about it, 50 Shades of White would basically be 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Anyway, on the topic of driving, as you may know, I've driven in an electric car last week.
Yeah, how was that?
They are amazing. Like, from, as I said on Discord, from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, which is, I guess, 0 to 60 miles an hour, in 7.2 seconds. It's stupid. It's like...
Are they really quiet?
They are so damn quiet that you can just drive everyone over without them knowing what hit them, basically. Because
I know they got ones in Japan or Korea, where they've now got a sound box that makes the sound of an engine, so that people know when a car's coming.
Well, that would be rather
because
useful.
They're that quiet.
Yeah. Well, I guess the one, like the major kind of thing about electric cars is that they are so silent, so you won't have like sound pollution and other pollution, like CO2 pollution and that kind of stuff. On the other hand, yeah. Like something like they did in the UK, where I know like when a vehicle reverses, like before it was always a beep, and now they use like white noise or something. At least I heard that they are doing that. And that would, I guess, also be like a thing for electric cars. Like white noise is not annoying, but still, it gives noise. But yeah, I don't know. Electric cars are amazing, but they are so damn expensive. Like the car that I've driven in was 4,300 euros. And like if you think about like the same kind of car, if you would want like a petrol car.
4,300 euros?
Yes.
That's not a lot of money.
No,
but
but
43,000.
1,000. Yeah, did I say 100
Okay,
again?
makes sense.
No, 4,300 and not. No, it's 43,000. Like you can get like stuff off like from the government because you're driving green and that kind of stuff, and that is about 4,000. So then still the car is 39,000 euros. So it's
Still a
like,
crap load of money.
they are expensive. Like for the same kind of petrol car, you will like pay like half of it, like 20,000, even less.
Well, my brand new car that was brand new was
Mhm.
10,000. Was 10,000.
Yeah, it's like it's stupid how expensive they are. But like in driving itself, like most of the cars you can drive 200 kilometers, like electric cars, which is like the normal kind of distance.
Top speed. Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, I guess the top speed, according to the internet, was 150 kilometers an hour, which I didn't test because I couldn't. Otherwise, I would have lost my driver's license basically.
Couldn't you
Because
just
the
pop
roads.
over to Germany and take it onto the Autobahn?
Well, I was thinking of that, and like a circle to like Germany and back was 216 kilometers. So I didn't want to chance that and like be 16 kilometers out of
Oh,
driving.
you mean how long the batteries last in the car?
Yeah,
That
true.
kind of thing.
It's like the action
The
radius,
range.
the range, yeah, distance range, yeah. But
That's pretty good, but I'd say if I were to switch to an electric car, I'd want at least 300 kilometers of range.
like looking at
I-
like how fast they went with like making electric cars to like a public standard that normal people can drive it as well, like normal consumers. Like they did it fast, and I think like the innovation will also be fast with like the batteries and like any energy efficiency of those cars. I guess in like 2-3 years we will have cars that can like drive 300-400 kilometers on one battery.
Yeah, it should be coming along.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, electric cars have been a thing for over 15 years now, almost 20 years, I'd say. You've been
True.
seeing like what is it, Toyota Prius came out in the late
Yeah.
90s, I think,
Mm-hmm.
maybe early 2000. So they should be.
But that's a
Sorry.
hybrid, not a true electric car.
True.
That is true.
Like the
don't
BMW
know.
W i3 is like 100% electric. There's no hybrid in
With
that.
the thing with hybrids though is once you get over certain speeds, like 30 or 40, the battery engine cuts out and then the main petrol engine kicks in.
Yeah, true. Like the nice
That's
thing
why-
about what I was driving is, and just in general with electric cars, like when you give gas, you will go forward, of course. But like if you take like back, then it will recharge by using like the wheels as like a dynamo, like reversed, so it will charge the batteries again. So basically, you never need to use the brake of the whole car. But like driving in like looking at the cost of just like, of course they are expensive to get, but when you finally driving in a car, it's like well, you pay around 6-7 euros, at least in the Netherlands. Like we pay 24 cents per kilowatt hour, and I guess in Sweden it is like 12 cents or something.
I'm not sure. I just pay the electric bill each month.
Yeah, I don't look at it. But like the Like it's 24 cents times like the 200 kilometers. So like it's to charge it, it takes like 10 to 12 hours just on like normal house electricity. And calculating that, it's like 24 to 30 kilowatts you use. So times 24 cents because you are charging that in like 10 hours. It's like well, in total, it's around 6-7 euros per 200 kilometers. Like looking at just a general petrol car that can, well, let's say drive 600 kilometers. That will make like the electric car drive around like 21 euros against like a full tank of a petrol car will cost like 50-60 euros. So it's like half as much driving in an electric car, but like getting them. That's like really the problem. They are just too expensive to just say like, I will just get such a car.
Yeah.
But it will come. Like diesels are slowly going away as well. Like the only bad thing about an electric car is like it cannot have anything like in terms of pulling a caravan or like a what is that other thing called?
A trailer?
Radio?
A trailer, yeah. Like it cannot get those. Like they are just not powerful enough to put those on the road and that kind of stuff. So you still need like a big diesel for that kind of stuff. That's annoying.
Yeah, but it'll get there.
It will.
It's just a matter of time.
True.
Or if the orange goblin in the west blows up the world first, who knows?
Orange goblin.
Which orange goblin?
The one who recently visited your country.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the baby suit. Well, in the baby suit, they made a balloon that looked like a baby.
Yeah, I was embarrassed when I found out about that. It was like, seriously? They're doing that in the town?
Yeah.
Like I like the thing about there was a whole discussion yesterday on the news that he said like about Russia, like there was an interview and he said something, but he meant the other way around. I was like,
they wanted to do a double negation. Yeah, that didn't feel like the worst.
Yeah, that is totally something you do when you are on an interview, like double, well, what you just said.
Use double negations?
Yeah, negations. Like, I spoke to Sarah Doom Pitching Gaming, where I know Sammy from, basically. So I like she uses an app, Duolingo, to like learn Japanese. And I was like, I should probably use that just for just general English. Just to learn like normal words, because like most of the time I just don't know or forgot the translation of just normal words you use.
You just need to read more.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I need books. Well, to be fair, my mother has an e-reader and she has like thousands of books on there. So I can probably get that one and read from it. Also, I'm just looking at that lamp behind you. Is that from the famous store?
That one?
Yeah?
Yeah, it is from the famous store. The famous Japanese store. IKEA!
Ah. That sounds like... yeah. Totally legit.
It sounded funny in my mind.
Well, it is, I guess.
It looks pretty nice, like fireworks.
Yeah, I think they call it the dandelion or something, because of the white balls, so to speak, of seeds on dandelions before they. Oh. Hey, come on.
Puppy!
Puppy stream!
Yay, doggo!
He slowly
Felix.
grows.
Ska du skälla på Felix?
Just totally
He doesn't want to
silent.
bark at you.
He's like, that is just a screen. You are just being stupid.
Well, don't have the depth perception thingy that we do.
No, true. Like there's not like the only depth that is in my camera at the moment is just the 2 pieces of green paper and the green screen behind me. Like you don't see it on stream, like it's an illusion. Haha.
I wondered why there was that little strip in the middle.
Well, I can probably like move it a little bit to this side. You can see the background behind me and that side as well. But like the difficult thing is that on both sides there are a lot of light against the green screen, which is basically dark. So my camera just freaks out at that point and is like, whoa, we should turn everything down so my face is very dark. Because the only thing on stream what you see is my face and nothing else. So it's just a way to like cheaply get light in the right place. Like I just need some softbox light or something.
It works.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't cost a mint, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So Felix, what have you been up to since the last stream?
Well, driving an electric car, beginning Skyrim again. Like I played 43 hours before. Well, no, it's less. It's like, let's say 35 hours before, and I now played like 3 streams of Skyrim.
Is that the original Skyrim or that remastered one?
No, it's just the original. Like, I don't even know if... I'm sorry. I don't even know if mods even work on like the special edition. Like the legendary.
Mods work on the special edition.
Ah, okay. Well, is there even a difference between them? Like, besides them fixing a lot of bugs, I guess.
The only real difference I thought is some of the mods that make the original Skyrim really good have been introduced onto the special edition.
Yeah, but they are paid, right? Nowadays.
For the mods, no, they're still free.
Okay. Well, like, a lot of people were angry because they were paid mods and that kind of stuff. Because, well, Bethesda did that with... Well, they did... Well, yeah, they did with Fallout 4. With some mods. At least what... the most annoying thing about Fallout 4 was that they disabled the achievements if you had mods installed. Even though it was like resolution mods or like better textures mods. And I was like... I want achievements. And play with mods.
It's the same thing with Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, Skyrim doesn't disable the achievements. Like Fallout New Vegas doesn't. Oblivion doesn't. Like a lot of other Bethesda games don't like disable the achievements when you have mods on, and like Fallout 4 did that, and I was like, why? Like, who cares?
Maybe then it's just the Skyrim Special Edition that disables achievements as well.
Oh, I guess then, but I guess there's no difference between them. In terms of like is it a whole other game, I wonder? Because I got it for free, because I already got Skyrim, of course. Like there's 30...
Yeah, it's still an entirely different game, so you have to re-download the whole game again.
Well, I know that bit, but let's see, Skyrim. I'm just looking it up now. Skyrim. Skyrim Special Edition, which is okay. So yeah, so they have separate achievements. Yeah, it is just a whole. Why? I don't get Bethesda really.
Yeah, it's just Skyrim Mark 2, but with better graphics and shit.
Yeah, but is the engine also new?
No, it looks like the same.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at a video of it now, and oh well, I like my modded Skyrim. Like I have like a mod. Like I have a whole mod list. Like I made a mod list, which I did in Excel, and then after that I exported it to, or at least put it on my website, and it took me an hour to make. Because I have all the links and that kind of stuff in there. Let's see, I have the Eyes of Beauty, which is a nice one. It's just making eyes beautier. I don't know. It's just a mod.
Making eyes beautier?
Yeah. More beautiful.
Thank you.
There was Hmm?
I did find the ice in Skyrim looking pretty two-dimensional.
Yeah, true. Like that's the thing. Like yes, like I installed the mods and then played Skyrim. So yesterday I was like, one of the mods I thought they like took away a lot of FPS, but like you lose FPS anyway in cities. So I re-added those mods again, but I was like, it's just a mod. But I got the immersive saturation boost, and that is just such an amazing mod, because what it basically does, it puts a lot of color into the world. Like normal Skyrim is just so, well, 50 Shades of Grey, basically. There's not a lot to it.
But I like that because it's set in a cold tundra environment with mountains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of suited the environment.
Yeah, true. But it's, yeah, I don't know. I prefer what I have now.
Yeah, after playing modded Minecraft, modded Skyrim for ages, I can't play vanilla anymore.
No, true. Well, the same as I guess with Minecraft. If you have played it modded, you're like, who did ever thought that the vanilla Minecraft would ever took off? Just looking at the game itself, I guess it's a nice game, but like, you cannot really play that game without mods at this point. Like, especially like the kind of the industrial mods, like back in the day where they had Tacket.
If you want to do something decent in the game, you need mods to do something decent in the game.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Like
doing
bees.
something fun. I was thinking of Minecraft, and have you played with the HQM mods, hardcore questing?
I did a stream 2 years ago somewhere with like some HQM, like a Skyblock mod pack with the HQM enabled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on the Doom Pigeons Feed the Beast server, and that was a massive mod pack.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
But that server is dead now. Sadly.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that it's still there, but like the server is not paid anymore. So basically it died. You just need new server hosting, or just like we still have the vanilla server, but like I talked with Sarah about it as well. We probably should look for like a new mod pack, just with some new nice things. Like still around the same like magic and technical stuff as well, but like a little bit more.
One that allows note blocks.
One allows. Yeah, I like I guess it was the first or second stream I did on that server, where it was like there was a railcraft in the mod pack, and I was like, let's make a nice railcraft thing so we can get everywhere with the train, because that's just something you do in Minecraft. And so I was like, at every base I will place a note block so it will play a sound, or maybe rather a song, and then people know that the train is there. So I did that, I touched the note block and the server crashed. So I was wondering what it was, and Sarah rebooted the server because I couldn't. And I was like testing everything out, hit the note block again, and the server died again. Later, the server went back up, and I was like, I need to remove that note block. But now it is just encased in obsidian and everything, because we cannot touch it. Like, it will just crash the whole server.
Serial server killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we encased it in bedrock.
Yeah.
Obsidian around it with a little flashing light on the top. Just let people not to go near it.
Now, because that flashing light is on there, it lags the server out in that part of the world. And it wouldn't be like it is like I made my base in at like the starting point of the whole server, the spawn point. So my base is now lagging the fuck out because there's a PC as well and everything. I guess you should definitely play. Like, I guess we can do that for like a games night or something. Just play Minecraft with a lot of people.
That could be nice.
Yeah. I thought that we would have like enough things to talk about when I started about the car, but no. I have nothing prepared. Nothing else at least. Nothing else that I... Oh yeah, Two Point Hospital. Like, I don't know if you know that game. It's a new game from Sega. From Two Point
Oh,
Studios.
yeah, I've seen
What was
it.
it called?
2 Point Hospital.
2.0. I think I've seen somebody streaming it, or seen that somebody was gonna stream it. So I haven't checked it out.
Well, it's basically the successor of Team Hospital, which came out somewhere in 1997?
46.
46? No, computers weren't a thing. Well, I guess they were,
I
but...
think- Yeah, someone's actually streaming it right now.
Sega is streaming it.
Who?
They just announced everything today, like from PC specs to that the game will be out on the 30th of August. Team Hospital. I streamed it as well. Team Hospital, just the like 20th century version. 1997. There we go. So it's a 20-year-old game. 21. So basically, as old as your car.
But they've got that on Origin, the original Team Hospital.
So, like I wonder if they will have like the same mechanism as like you will play like a sort of tabletop, where you like advance every level with a different kind of hospital. Like I wonder how samey it is to like the original Team Hospital, because well, of course graphics are far better, but they also have a lot of new diseases. Like one of the people that I know is basically in the YouTube ambassador of Team Hospital at this point. Like a whole server is just filled with people that want to play Team Hospital.
I wonder if you can create like a Dr. House for your hospital.
Or Dr. Cox.
Yeah, Dr. Cox would be super.
There will probably be a mod for that at some point. You know how communities with modding are. I don't think they have like a modding...
It would have modding community yet because it's not out yet.
No, but that they have like a modding API, like they will support mods. Like I haven't read anything about that.
It'd be pretty dumb if they didn't.
Yeah.
It's like a really good game that would cry out for mods with content as well.
It feels like almost all games nowadays support mods. All new games. It's like our new solitaire game. You can add mods.
There we go.
There have been a few that's come out that haven't supported mods, but I can't remember the names of them. But they're mostly the EA ones. Oh, there's a No Man's Sky big ass update coming out soon.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's apparently finally starting to release the game that we've craved for when it first came out.
It came
So
out
they're
back in
patched up
2000.
to what they promised.
They may, the air quote things, be releasing what they promised.
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer and better graphic worlds and better variety at the minute.
Yeah, I've never played it, but I looked at it and it looked like an empty skull, basically. Like with...
I found it very barren at the minute.
Like you have the game.
I have the game and I've played it a lot. I played it when it first came out.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun flying from one planet to the next and exploring, but I got to the point where it was like I found a planet I really liked and I just stayed on it.
Happens. Like I feel a little bit the same with Sea of Thieves. Like it's a little bit different, but still, I don't know. Like I guess I want to compare them at this point.
Well,
little bit.
with Sea of Thieves, they've got new events coming out that give you more stuff to do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But they're planning on adding in a new ship and better stuff to do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because the minute it's just you go from one place to the next, picking up chests and selling them.
Yeah. Like, I feel like a little bit that No Man's Sky is that as well, or was, or like Sea of Thieves is like basically an accelerated version of No Man's Sky, I guess.
Well, No Man's Sky started off huge and then just nosedived about a month after it was released.
True.
Most people realised that they were overhyped and weren't getting what they were supposed to be getting.
We will have multiplayer. Massively, but you cannot see anyone. You will just see some stars.
Yeah, there was one person they found by random chance.
Yeah.
2 people in exactly the right place on the same planet at the same time. And they couldn't see each other.
No, true. I know that about the game. Like, seems like also an expensive game, right?
Well, I paid £50 when it came out.
Yeah.
Which is like what Sea of Thieves was.
Mm-hmm. Like that's for me that is like a AAA price basically. Like 50-60 euros. Whereby like the indie genre will be around 20 to 30. Most of the time. What is it? 23.99 euros for indie games, which is just like the normal kind of price for them.
I'm still trying to work out one of the games I want to because I didn't have much money when the Steam sales came out. Which was like, they got all these games that you can buy, and it's like, but I got no money.
Yeah. I
I
didn't
think
really...
I had one game on my wish list that was on the sale. All the others were just like, nope.
We don't do that. We don't know what the summer
But
sale is.
the few games that were on sale were the ones that I wasn't really that keen on buying.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really look at it. Like, I didn't even see anything. That was
No,
like...
I'm just remembering from the Steam harassment emails whenever they have a sale.
We have 21 wishlist items on your... No, we have 21 items on sale that are on your wishlist. Something along those lines.
Yeah, that sounds about it. You've seen them as well, I hear.
Well, I got one weird email from Steam that was in Swedish.
Yeah. Well, sorry about that.
Well,
I was just trying to give you a game on your wish list. I'm a bad person.
Then I said I don't want it because I know it doesn't work on Windows 10.
Yeah, so remove it from your wish list.
Yeah. Well, I still want it, but not this for... Well, there are 171 games on the wish list, so... I want them all, but not...
I got 92. Some of them have not been released yet.
I do that sometimes.
There's a couple of games that I'm really looking forward to. They're going to come out end of this year, but they haven't been released yet.
Fallout 76?
No, it's a survival game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Banished, but post-apocalyptic.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Venice, but post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, wishlist. Atomic Society.
Atomic Society? That doesn't ring a bell in any kind of sense. Atomic Society. Atomic Society, you say?
This is good podcasting. 2 people Googling or searching on Steam.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm just expecting people to say something in chat, but they all left.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Banished, but post-apocalyptic.
Hmm.
And there are some people that've got early access, and I'm like really jealous.
Pirate Games. That is probably an indie game maker.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
which means that my chance of getting an early access key is rather
Slim to none.
no, more than slim to none.
Slim to minuscule.
Oh, maybe. Well, you can
So
play
what
it.
kind of?
You can
Sorry.
get it now. You can buy the pre-alpha version for €14 on Humble Bundle. Oh. Wait, you can get it now on Humble Bundle. And I am a Humble Bundle partner. You can use my link and I will get, is it 5%? Basically nothing, but a lot of people buy a game, then better.
5% is better than 0.
True. Anyway, you wanted to say something. What was it?
Yeah, I was about to ask Semi what kind of games he enjoys.
I like the simulation ones, like Prison Architect, Kerbal Space Program, and the Silent Hunter games. You get to be well, it's like Prison Architect. I'm like really evil in it without being intentionally evil.
Let's see, Death Row, you can be too. I don't care about you, so let's put you in a dungeon and...
My best prison I built so far was, a 3x4 setup, and I had 6 people in there with 1 toilet.
Oh. Well, no.
That seems...
It's a rather shitty situation.
Yeah, kind of crappy.
Yeah.
Was it like all Death Row?
No,
as well?
those were maximum security. It was like the really hard, tough people. I had them all in one prison.
Yeah, that many people in one room and only 1 toilet takes hard people to manage.
But there was another one I built. I had I think it was about 400 people in a dormitory and 6 toilets.
How does that fit?
You get dormitories with bunk beds. You just build rows of bunk beds and you put a toilet at the end.
Without shower?
Oh, they had a separate shower room.
And a yard?
Yeah.
Just in all like the same square.
Yeah, but we're all in the same prison. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, and a canteen and a cafeteria and that kind of stuff.
So you were that nice? Or you have to have that?
Yeah, you have to feed the prisoners.
Just looking at... Like I can probably show it on stream at this point by turning my back screen on and then you are gone basically. I'm sorry. You need to watch. Like one thing that like I guess that is like a new thing on Steam is like they allow every game nowadays. But they have like a Steam learning thing whereby they don't give people like access to trading cards and that kind of stuff unless a lot of people have played it. It seems. Like for example,
I think they only do it when it's near, I think about a month or 2 before pre-order, before it's actually released. They do the pre-order stuff.
Like
it's like the stuff that people can look at the game while it's in development to know about the game.
True.
And then put it on their wish list, and then they get notified when it goes on pre-order or actually on sale.
Like here it says, like trading cards will not be available and the number of achievements is limited as one of the restrictions if not a lot of people watch the game or interact with it. I guess it's like a new like kind of filter they have.
I think it's because they want a proper well good game. If that makes sense, because it doesn't to me.
It makes some sense, but not the most.
Yeah, you only really get the trading cards on the big popular games. It's kind of weird when you suddenly played a game for ages and then all of a sudden you go into Steam, it's like you got 15 new messages. and it's 50 new trading cards for 2 new games. It's like, oh wow.
Okay.
I don't
What?
remember it be having those.
No, true. Like they come at some point. Like it's weird. Like the same with Subnautica. Like they had 3 achievements when it was in development, and suddenly they got 15 after they released it. So I had like 100% achievement on the game, and then suddenly I got only like 2%. Sadly.
Sucks.
Yeah. Steam. Give me levels. Like there's no point in having levels on Steam, but still you want them.
What does levels on Steam actually do?
You will get access to more friends, basically. Like every 5 levels you get like 5 more friends spots on Steam. So people that are popular and that kind of stuff and have a lot of friends, like 300, then they can expand it with 305 people.
I'm level 20.
Library. Sammy. Me. I'm level 11.
I'm level 25. With 7
so
years
popular.
of service. Well, I only got, 25 people online. Okay, that's a lie. I got more than 25 people. I don't know. You can see, right?
So level 11, what do you mean I'd have 55 people, right?
I guess you get like from like a certain level you only get spots. Like you will have like 50 at like level 5, I guess. And then after that it will go up.
Alright. Yeah, I really don't understand Steam. I just used it for games and finding about stuff I want.
True. 68 friends in total. That's it.
26 out of 400.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you can
upload it.
see. Out of 400.
Yeah.
But you are level 20.
It says 26 out of 400. I don't know why.
For me it says 68 out of 375.
Maybe I had. Where do you see when you started on? Because I might have more years in service or something.
You can see on one of your badges it will say. Like somewhere at the bottom, I guess. Yeah, and somewhere at the bottom.
Member since September 2010.
Soon 8 years.
Yeah, yes.
I'm 21 July of 2010. So that will be in 3 days. I'll be at 8.
Ooh.
Okay, there are 2 pages of badges that I can get. I guess
I only have 4 badges. Wow.
Let's see. It is. Yeah, it is one of your badges.
So, is that the first ever car you've driven in, Felix?
No. I got my driver's license for a year now, a little bit more. Like a year and like 1.5 years, I guess. But I've driven in like a gas car as like my learning car, which is just an awful kind of type of car to drive in. Like, I don't understand that I had one, and after that he switched cars when I was still learning to drive cars. So he switched to a diesel, which was Renault something. I totally forgot what it is, and we have 2 cars, Volkswagen Passat, as well as Citroën C1. That's the 2 cars we have, and like I drive in, of course, the C1, the little car, the most. And I've driven in a Hyundai No, it's not an i3. The Hyundai. Well, it could be an i3. Do they have an i3? i30, maybe. Is it an i30? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm not too in the know about
Yeah, it's a
Hyundais.
Hyundai i30. And I guess that is about all the cars that I've driven in recently that I can remember. Like I've driven in other cars before I had my driver's license, because you sometimes do just like a test drive to see like can you even start a car. Because people are like, you cannot start a car. You cannot even drive away. Because like we don't really have automatics in the Netherlands, or at least it's less common than having just a geared car.
It's quite unusual in Sweden as well, automatics.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to drive automatic, but it's good to know how to stick shift.
True. Like the Volkswagen or VW. Do you ever call it that even? VW? Well, we do in Dutch. But like that one is automatic. But
I thought it was always called a VW, except when you say the proper name with Volkswagen.
Yeah. It sounds so German.
Which Volkswagen to me sounds like an electric car.
No, it's a Volkswagen, not a Voltwagen.
No, true. It's like the car of the people. It's the literal translation is.
In Sweden, it's usually called Folka, which is like a Swedification of Volks.
Swedification.
Yeah.
Like that word. Hey, I can finally see your backyard. Or is that the front of your house?
No, that's the back.
Okay.
Is that snow outside?
Come again?
Is that snow outside?
Nope. It's just I think it's mostly glare on the windows, so it looks really bright, but it's green outside.
Yeah. Like
we finally had some rain today after like 3 or 4 weeks of mostly just sun, so
yeah,
it was
we've had I think nearly half of nothing but sunshine, but the ground is like brown.
Yeah, we had that here as well, but today it rained probably for 8 hours straight. Just a nice slow drizzle. Finally being able to breathe again.
we will have some rain hopefully next week.
Yeah, I want some as well. Weird being in England without rain.
Yeah.
Like I went to Manchester, and like it's one of the like cities that people know because it is very rainy always there, and it definitely was. Like there wasn't really a lot of time where we couldn't walk outside without like a drizzle even.
Okay. Well, we had a small vacation in London in April, I think, and we didn't see rain for the 4 days we were there. So I was like, oh, it's warm and sunny.
Yeah.
No rain? Okay.
This is not London. You fool.
I went to London to go to the Comic Con, which I'm going to in July, end of July. And it was I found the air there really weird smelling. You could smell the exhausts and fumes from the trucks and vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had trouble breathing in London. That I don't get when I live in the countryside.
Well, we have like a few cities around here. Like they're not big in terms of like looking at Amsterdam and that kind of stuff. It's just not better yet, but hopefully soon electric cars will just stream inside the city and we don't have anything in the city anymore. It will just be silent, like silence death. Yeah, everyone will die because no one will hear the cars.
Silent death,
Like,
silent
zoof.
death.
Never know what hit him, literally. Well, I saw a little video about a person just walking over the street, getting hit by a bus, and just walking further. And the bus was like, okay, so they just drove away both. Like, there was nothing happening. Like it looked so stupid. It like bonk. Okay, well nothing happened. Let's just go further with our day. Yeah.
No damages, so.
No.
Well, buses are really big vehicles, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I heard my voice on stream. It's like, ow.
Oh, I'm used to that at this point.
I'm
Like
just not used to how my voice sounds.
yeah, like that's a
Nobody
thing
is.
in your brain basically. Like your voice vibrates through your bones, and you can hear that in your ears. That's
But
basically what you're missing.
In my head, I sound really deep voiced. In my actual voice, I sound really high pitched. It's like, oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you have a really high pitched voice. Yeah. Like
I know, it's annoying.
as I said before, like that's the thing. For insomnia, I assumed, like you should never assume, but I assumed that you were a girl because of the high voice, and that is just now in my head, and I cannot get it out. So I sometimes say like, yeah, she. Wait, he is. Like it's so stupid. Like the same. I live in the top part of the Netherlands, like Friesland, and we speak Frisian there, and it's like a separate language. But like especially when you talk to someone in Dutch first, and later on you learn that they are Frisian, like it's very difficult to talk Frisian to them because you're used to speak to them in Dutch. Like the same on the internet, I guess, because I know a few Dutch people also in my community, and it's so weird to talk Dutch to them. Like it's easier to talk English to them than to speak Dutch. Like I don't know. It's a thing in your head, I guess.
It sounds a bit strange.
Well,
But then again, you have two languages which are like your own.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, it might be stranger because Swedish is just dialects.
Yeah, true.
More or less only dialects. There are some more like own languages, but mostly it's just dialects. And even though the people are living like 1,500 kilometers away, we can understand each other.
Yeah.
We speak the same language more or less.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, everyone that speaks Frisian can speak Dutch. So.
But it's not like that in England, though. I go from England to about half an hour down the road, and they speak a totally different accent.
I thought you were going to say they speak Welsh or something.
No, that's like 3 hours from where I live. I speak Welsh.
And they speak Scottish, I guess.
I speak Scottish, really north of me.
Yeah. Or well, I'm not guessing what is it like kind of accent or dialect you're talking about they speak?
The Scottish one.
Scottish? Oh yeah. What is?
Do you know?
Hmm?
Do you know?
Heard of Sean Connery much?
Sean Connery, the captain of the Tasagi on Subnautica. He's Scottish. And yeah, Sean Connery, Colin, guy with the purple beard, comedian. Can't remember the guy's name.
We both like
Who?
Who?
The guy with the purple beard?
Beard.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said purple bed.
Purple beard.
I think he's a comedian as well, really Scottish. So I gotta try and find that name. Billy Connolly, that's it.
Yeah. But like that's a weird thing. What I just googled purple beard and Scottish, and I found Bill Colony.
Yeah, he's really Scottish.
Yeah. Like, I probably when I hear him, like, I recognize him, but at the moment I don't. He's 75.
He's done some risque things in his career,
Well, there's like...
or some risque stand-up, at least.
Holy shit. Like, was stalking him when he was a child? Like, it's just like 3-4 pages of just things about his childhood.
Are you on the wiki page?
Yeah. I guess this is the most massive wiki page I've ever seen of just one artist.
I'm a bit,
Now I have to check it out.
I'm a bit skeptical about wiki pages because they can be edited by anyone.
True. But there's also a lot of like security, well, not security, but a lot of people are like looking at it and verifying if it is right. So I don't use it as a reference in like an official report. So it's 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000. So much text.
And in 1999, he was in the Boondock Saints. So now everybody knows him.
Yeah.
People say you're totally a douche if you like the Boondock Saints movie. I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't think I'm that much of a douche.
Hate cats.
I just hate cats, I heard from my wife.
What?
So what games are you two looking forward to coming up this year or next?
Alltså ärligt talat, det är två snygga killar som snackar in. Man måste gilla dem.
Ja, jag försöker lyssna på dem jag pratar med.
What? Did you just say your wife is an alcoholic?
No, I did not just say my wife is an alcoholic. I said I'm trying to hear the people I'm talking to.
Okay, that was for me, that was like... I don't know, it translates in my head very different. Anyway.
Okay.
Games I'm looking forward to, well, Fallout 76, RimWorld, if I ever want to get it. I don't know. There are no like other games that I know of that exist that I want at the moment.
It's mainly Fallout 76 for me as well. I'm not looking forward to any particular game. I just want to find good games. I don't mind if they're old.
Best ones I liked were the Final Fantasy games, the old RPG games. They were amazing.
Never played any Final Fantasy.
I played Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10, and a bit of 12. And they had really good storylines. Kept me hooked for ages.
I played some Final Fantasy 7 on, but most I played, Final Fantasy 6 in Japan, but Final Fantasy 3 in Europe and the US. The one for the Super Nintendo. I like that a lot. Good game. Many possible endings as well.
That's the kind of thing I like in games. That had replayability, and you can work out what you did that caused what ending. You then work out how to get a different one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how to save Shadow.
But what about the new PUBG map? Have you played PUBG?
I don't
I'm not
have
an
it.
FPS guy.
I hate battle royales at this point. They're just too much. No, I guess PUBG, looking at the game, it's a nice game, but yeah, I don't know.
I played it a lot when it first came out, and it was quite fun, but it's very... Once you get some people that like lifed it and have mastered it, it's difficult to get anywhere in it.
Kan ni sitta ner I soffan? Snälla.
I'm just looking at like Googling PUBG. And there are just controllers, like stick-on controllers you can put on your phone to play PUBG on your phone.
Okay.
Sometimes. Anyway, I guess that's it. I don't
Can't
think
you
we
just
have
connect the mouse
anything.
and keyboard to your phone?
Hmm?
Yeah, connect the mouse and keyboard to your phone so you can play PUBG like you're supposed to.
Yeah, totally.
Shots fired.
Just don't play it. That way you will never get good at it. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The only FPS I play is Overwatch, and that's because I like the characters.
Ooh, do you like a Wrecking Ball?
I haven't seen Wrecking Ball that much.
Is that the
The hamster.
No, the song. Sung by.
No,
what's it-
not the Miley Cyrus song.
That's it.
Miley
It's the only
Cyrus.
What I know about.
Is she?
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus, Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Sang Wrecking Ball where she was naked on a wrecking ball, wobbling around, singing about something.
Yeah. I came in like a wrecking ball. Something.
Yeah. Like I know
So
who she
that's-
is, but what does she have to do with Overwatch?
No, the hamster is called Wrecking Ball or something.
Oh, I'm stupid.
I won't disagree with you.
Okay, fine. But?
No buts.
Oh, okay.
I just won't disagree.
Okay.
I'm being nice.
Well. And on that note, we'll totally end because I'm done. No.
You're burnt.
No. I don't know. Sometimes you don't really have anything to talk about at some point anymore. I guess. Maybe. Yeah? No?
I had a birthday last week.
Birthday. Oh yeah, shit! I knew that it was. I totally forgot. Ah
I
shit!
only found out about
I
it.
totally
now.
forgot.
No worries, Sammy. Well, since the last podcast, or vodcast, there has been some things happening. 10-year wedding anniversary, birthday. My wife got accepted into the university. So it's been a good week.
Yeah, it really sounds like yeah. We at least I've never had anything with acceptance in university in the Netherlands. At least not for my study. We didn't have like any acceptance kind of thing. We just like said we want to study there and we can.
Well, the education she applied to, I think there were, well, last year there were, I think it was 4,060 applicants for 55 spots.
So that's how much of a percentage will not go to university?
Pretty big.
She got in alright.
She got in this year. She took, there is like an SAT version called the high school test in Sweden, where it's different, it's like maths and Swedish and English. So it's a test derived of these different parts, and you can score up to 2.0. That's the max, and she scored a 1.6. So now she could get into almost any education besides like veterinarian, which is extremely hard to get into, doctor and stuff like that. So excuse me. Vill ni sluta, för det är jätteirriterande. Vi är snart klara här. Vi ska kanske hålla på 10 minuter, så kan ni vara snälla och... Sorry?
No, still don't understand anything of Swedish.
Swedish, it's so easy.
Yeah, you say that. Like, you just learned Dutch, I guess.
I could bet you that we have a year, I would be better at Dutch than you would be at Swedish.
Totally. Like, I'm not, like,
We could
Well,
also
yes.
have a year You'd be better at English than me.
I don't know. Is that possible?
Yeah, because I met foreign people, no offense, that have spoken English way better than me.
Oh yeah, I
And
guess.
it's just been amazing talking to someone who's from another country and they speak way better English than I do.
You do know another
Would that be
language?
depressing?
No,
Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
just thinking out loud.
it's like when I go to a foreign country, I always learn the basics of their language, so I
Uh-huh.
can try and talk to them in their language.
Yeah, so you can say hello, give me a beer, and insult somebody and their family.
Yeah.
That's what you need to know in every language.
Like this thing I saw, I like you try to speak their language and they suddenly answer in English and you're like, well, fuck you. Well, why just not say that you are just speaking English? Well,
The thing that's funny is I talked to them I went to Spain and I learned Spanish, well, basic Spanish. I started talking to this person behind the counter, and they knew that I was English. They just turned and said, "Yeah, right," and then they spoke to me back in English. I was thinking, "Oh, okay."
well, I tried.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, well,
I tried. You did not enjoy my attempt at speaking your beautiful language, so
Yeah.
screw me then.
Mamma, du måste lyssna.
True. I've been to France. They don't want to learn any English. Like they know English, but they don't want to speak it. Because French people.
Yeah. And you
Well,
said
not
Christian
everyone is
people.
like that, you know, but still. A big part of it. Like we were in like a small village and like they were like, oh, tourists, English people. Let's just not say anything to them. Let's just be stupid so we don't need to communicate with them. Which is, I guess, a good strategy if you don't want to be annoyed by tourists. Just say, I don't understand. That's it.
That's a way of not applying yourself.
Okay. Just got an email. Yeah. So, that's it. May I now end the podcast?
Yeah, feels like it.
I tried for 2 times. But you want to say that you were in a birthday. That I totally forgot and now I feel ashamed.
Yay! Shame.
No. Yay.
Well, have a great one, people.
Yeah.
You too. Have a good one. Nice to meet you too, and happy birthday. I
Thank
wish your other half good luck in college or uni.
I'll tell her that.
Yeah. So that's it. So see you I guess next time. Yes? Can we do that?
Yeah, see you next
I
time.
don't know.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.